Hello students, this is Divya Kumari Meena, Assistant Professor, Government Girls College, Sikandra. Today's topic is a poem, Indian Weavers, written by a famous Indian poetess, Sarojini Naidu. Sarojini Naidu was born in 13 Feb 1879 in Hyderabad and died in 2nd March 1949 in Lucknow. Sarojini Naidu also participated in the Indian National Freedom Movement. She participated in this movement very actively. She was the first woman who became governor in the Free India, and she was also the first woman who became the president of Congress. And as she participated actively in the National Freedom Movement, she was also one of the greatest writer in the field of English literature, and the poem Indian Weaver is one of her famous poem. Weavers are the person who weave the clothes. So the weavers are the person who make clothes with thread. Through this poem, Sarojini Naidu represented the circle of human beings' life and also the all major three stages of human life. When the first stage is when a child is born, the second stage is when a child becomes young, and the last stage when a man dies. So these are the three major stages of life and also the circle of life which are shown through the poem Indian Weavers. The weavers are weaving the cloth when a child is born, then when a child becomes young, and when he or she is ready to get married, and again when a man dies. So the birth of a child is the symbol of the happiness and the energy and the enthusiasm for everyone. And the youth is also full of positive energy, happiness, and enthusiasm, and everything is beautiful when a man is young. And at the last stage, when one gets old, and it is the time full of sufferings and illness and all the troubles of the old age is to be faced by one person, and after that one dies after living a life. So this is the circle which everyone has to face in his life. Everyone faces every type of happiness and the sufferings in his life. So this is the poem about the circle of life, and the weaver through weaving the clothes at the different stages of time symbolizes the period of life. So let us begin the poem Indian Weavers, written by Sarojini Naidu. Weavers, weaving at break of day. Why do you weave a garment so gay, blue as the wing of a halcyon wild? We weave the robes of a newborn child. The very first word is addressed to the weavers. The poetess is asking a question to the weavers weaving at break of day. The weavers who are weaving the cloths, who are knitting the cloths at the morning time, at the time of the sun rising. So the time is also compared with the life. So when the sun rises, it is the beginning of a day. In the same way, when a child is born, it is the beginning of a new life. So she says here, why do you weave a garment so gay? Why are you weaving a garment which is so bright in color at the break of the day, blue as the wing of the halcyon wild? And the weavers replies that we are weaving a so bright cloth which are so beautiful and of blue color as the wings of the halcyon. Halcyon is a bird, and the wings of this world is of blue color, and the wings of the halcyon is very bright. So the weavers reply that we are weaving the cloths of blue color, and this garment is so bright as the wings of the halcyon bird. We weave the robes of a newborn child, and this bright color is weaved for the clothes of a newborn child. So the brightness of the color is associated with the birth of a child, as the brightness is also symbol of the happiness, and when a child is born, that also brings the happiness to everybody's life. And the break of the day is also symbol of the birth of a child. Weavers weaving at fall of night, why do you weave a garment so bright? Like the plumes of a peacock, purple and green, we weave the marriage veil of a queen. We were weaving at the fall of night. The fall of night is the time of the evening when the all day has passed and it is time of evening. The evening time is also symbol of the youth, as when a child is born, he or she is full of energy and enthusiasm, and all his time passes in happiness. And when he reaches to its adulthood or in his youth, that is also the time of when one gets married, and it is also time of great happiness. So the evening time is associated with the youth of one's life. Why do you weave a garment so bright? Why you are weaving the garments which are so bright at the time of the evening, like the plumes of peacock, purple and green? The garment which the weavers are weaving is like the feather of peacock of purple and green color. And the weavers reply that we weave the marriage veil of a queen, that we are weaving this brightful color for the veil of a queen, the queen which is going to get married. We are weaving her marriage clothes. So the evening time is compared with the youth of one's life, when every happy things happened in one's life. Weavers weaving Solomon and still. Why do you weave in the moonlight chill? Now the weavers are weaving very quietly and they are very serious. What do you weave in moonlight chin? What are you weaving in the night time? Moon appears in the sky when the night falls. So in the cold time, what are you weaving? So the time of the night is compared with the old age, when a person loses all its strength and energy and enthusiasm and happiness just because of his age. When he becomes and gets old, white as a feather and white as a cloud. So the weavers are asked a question: why are you weaving in the moonlight the cloths which are as white as the feather of a bird or as a cloud? And the weaver replies, we weave a dead man's funeral shroud, that we are weaving a shroud for the funeral of a dead man. Shroud is a kind of cloth which is of bright white color, and the shroud is used to cover the dead body. So the weavers are weaving a shroud for a dead body. After getting old, a man dies. So this is the destiny of man. When one is born in this world, everybody is happy, and after living a life, he dies. So the poem shows the circle of life,